Good morning. Today we're going to talk about the factoring of receivables, accounts receivable. This is the sale of accounts receivable. Factoring is a word that we use to describe the process of selling accounts receivable in order to raise money. We're going to start off with illustration 17 if you want to follow along in the book. In this case, STG, that's us, STG, we factored $600 of accounts receivable to Factor Bank. Okay. Now notice we're going to sell the receivables. We're going to receive cash and we're going to take the receivables off the books. We receive cash, we take the receivables off the books. Why? Because we're selling them. We're going to get less cash than the face value of the receivables. So we're going to have a loss and a receivable, but we're going to get less than the $600 worth of receivables. The factor remits cash equal to 90% of the factored receivables, so we're going to get $540 cash. Then there's a word retention. The factor is going to retain 10% or $60 in order to cover sales returns, discounts, and allowances. These are our customers, and some of them are going to be entitled to sales discounts if they pay within the discount period. Some are going to return goods. If they're within the return period, there may be some allowances. We want our customers taken care of. So the factor is going to retain 10%. That's the difference between the $540 and $600. Okay. Now, of this retention, there's two pieces. One is the Factor Bank charges us 4% of factored receivables. So 4% of 600 is $24. We're not going to get that $24 back no matter what. No matter how good things turn out, we're not going to get that $24. Okay. And management, we estimate that about $10 of this, we'll have $10 in sales discounts, sales returns, and allowances. So we're going to estimate our loss as $34. The 4% fee plus the $10 that we don't think will be collected because of sales returns and discounts. So we're going to have a loss of $34. The receivable from the factor, the remainder, the $60, the retention. Oh, but we know we're not going to get 24 of that back because that's the factor's fee. Okay, we're never going to see that. And our best estimate of sales returns, discounts, and allowances is $10. So hopefully we'll get $26 back. So we have a receivable from factor. So there's the entry. The most important things are, we receive cash less than the amount of the receivables we take off the books. Okay, we're going to have a loss. In this case, the loss is comprised of the 4% fee and our best guess of the sales discounts, allowances, and returns, and the remainder of that 10% retention, the $26, we're hoping to get back from the factor. Now, exercise 19 is a very, very similar problem, but we'll go through it again. In this case, the name's different. Mountain High Company factored $60,000 worth of receivables to Prue Bank. Okay. Take the receivables off the books, receive cash, less cash. Prue Bank remits 90%, cash equal to 90% of the receivables, $54,000. We receive cash, we give up the accounts receivable. Prue Bank retains 10%, $6,000, the difference between the 54 and the 60s called retention, $6,000 to take care of sales returns, sales discounts, and allowances. In this case, Prue Bank charges a 2% fee, so we know that $1,200 we're never going to see back. So of the $6,000, we're not going to see $1,200 of it. Management again estimates that there'll be some returns, allowance, and discounts, and they estimate that to be $1,000. So our loss is going to be the $1,200 fee the factor fee, the 2% fee, and the $1,000 that we estimate for sales returns, sales discounts. So we're going to book a loss of $2,200, and we're hoping to get $3,800 back from the factor. That's the $6,000 retention, less the $1,200 2% fee, less the $1,000 we estimate for discounts, allowances, and returns. I hope you find that helpful, and I will come back sometime in the future and talk about with recourse. Have a great day.